Today's video, we're going to be going over my little journal and the notes that I have taken from reading 3 books. I read 3 books. One was Master Your Thinking. Number 2 was Emotional Intelligence. Number 3 was Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. And I'm going to be reviewing each and every single one of those books with notes, talking to you guys about how these apply to trading, because of course we are starting to see some success. Being disciplined, following your rules. Let me show you guys where I'm at on the account. Yeah, here you can see it. Pretty much beautiful long. We are up 2% on the account for this month, or for this week I should say. We're still down overall though, but we're gonna get back up. We're gonna get back up there slowly and surely. We're just slowly climbing our way back up there. And again, the first 3 trades weren't really following the system. Climbed our way out of there and just made it all back now. So yeah, it just goes to show, if you follow your system, you will be profitable. If you don't, then you will not be profitable. So we want to rely on our non-thinking, which is like the flow state. Most of the time, deep down, we already know what to do. Only you can know what you want to know. So this is very crucial. Non-thinking or making decisions in that flow state is very crucial. Because again, if you're always thinking, you're always second guessing yourself when you're about to enter a trade, or whenever you're looking at a chart, like you're thinking way too much. You're seeing multiple different scenarios, and the thinking is what's causing you to what? Force bad decisions. You think the market is going to go up and you're going to miss your entry, and then boom, you don't take your entry or you miss your trade. And that thinking is what causing you to enter, to lose, to suffer, because you're thinking about the wrong things. When you don't think, when you're just in that flow state and you're not allowing your mind to control you, you make the better decisions. So again, just being in that flow state, being in the right state of mind, which is very crucial. The less thinking we have going on, the stronger the positive emotion we feel in the present moment. And it's not really about like thinking wise, it's more about just like being more present. Being more present whenever you're looking at the charts, or whenever you're reviewing and analyzing, and really just dwelling more into the the mechanics behind your system, I should say. The natural state of water is clear, and the natural state of our minds is also clear if we don't disturb it. Go into the trading day with a clear mind, detached from the past results and future performances. Focus on your system and your rules. This is very crucial, because again, the natural state of your mind is clear. If you're going into the trading day, mad, angry, sad, or you're just holding some form of a negative emotion or negative thought patterns that are just stimulating and continue going in the back of your mind, bad experiences trading, because you're going to force something, or you're going to do something you shouldn't do, or you're just not going to be able to see something that you should have seen, and it's going to create more negative. It's going to fuel more, it's going to fuel more to the fire. And yeah, that's just very crucial. Going in is how you approach the trading day. Multitasking doesn't work, ruins the quality of your work. So if you're looking at, or if you're trying to do multiple things when you're trading, you're ruining the quality of your focus for when you're about to take a trade. That's why it's so important to just cut out all the noise. I see a lot of people, watching this person, or they're trying to trade with this person in this Discord, like they're doing so many different things. They're trying to multitask. They're trying to trade this strategy with this one and then this one. You're doing so many different things to the point where you're ruining your quality of decisions and your work. So that's why it's very important to just like focus on one thing. It could be one pair, one session, one asset class. It doesn't matter. You just focus on one simple thing and don't try to multitask. The more action you take, the more feedback you will receive. Learn from the feedback and adjust your actions. More action equals more feedback, which equals better assumptions, and then better actions after the better assumptions are formed, and then eventually you have better results. So it's very crucial to just take action. Go back test. Go take that trade. Go do those certain things. Don't be afraid. Because again, losses are part of the game in trading. I think it's very crucial that you learn from your losses. You learn from your mistakes. Of course, you're going to make them, but the most important part is to learn. That's the most crucial thing. Understanding why and where and when and how you went wrong whenever you took that position. Thinking long term. Following your rules in trading, only your model with good risk. Thinking long term is by far one of the best things you can do in trading. And I sincerely mean that, because again, if you're always focused on the short-term results, you're going to force things that you shouldn't be doing. Basically, if you're not thinking about passing this account or getting this payout or making this amount, you're going to be thinking about the long term. You're going to be thinking about the long term, so those day-to-day results aren't really going to affect you. That means you're going to have better results day-to-day, because again, one day you may hit break even and you're not going to spiral out after hitting break even though your drawn liquidity is going to be met, but the market isn't delivering there efficiently, so you're just going to be able to walk away. Boom. You're thinking long term. All right, long term, out of 100 trades, this trade will usually not hit break even and run to my target and hit. Or out of 100 trades, this is green. This is a green trade, It's a good trade, but we just hit break even today, which is fine. Boom. Nice. But if you're thinking short term, you're going to force it. You're going to continue forcing it even though the market isn't delivering efficiently, and you're going to get stopped out. What is the most important factors that generate majority of your results? Reflecting and knowing what's the most important thing you can do right now to give you those results that you need to see. Don't fall for the shiny object syndrome, and be a continuous learner to become an expert in your field. Don't do the shiny object thing, which is like go to this strategy and go to this strategy, learn from this person and learn from this person. Really stick to one person, stick to one concept, one strategy, and really try to master that. Like Bruce Lee said, I fear someone that does one kick 10,000 times than someone that does 10,000 kicks differently one time, you know, something like that. But that's what it means, you know. Basically, don't try to learn from this person and then incorporate this and then incorporate this. That just creates way too much mental baggage to the point where, again, it's multitasking. You're doing too many things at one time. Your quality isn't going to be there. So focus down, refine your edge, be like a sword, be like a sniper, like someone that knows what he's doing, knows what he's looking for, and is a master at that skill. The goal is to slow yourself down and take in all the information in front of you and process it to act. So slowing everything down is important. You don't always want to be hustling, this and that, thinking that you always need to be doing something. You know, sometimes it's okay to slow down, really reflect, and think about what you've done, what you plan on doing, and how you can improve upon your past results. And it's simple as that, bro. Slow down sometimes. Rather than avoiding a feeling, our goal should be to move towards the emotion, into it, and eventually through it. Not passing judgment on emotions or labeling them as good or bad. Rather feel them and try to understand what they're telling you. This is very, very crucial, because again, when you're in a trade and you're passing judgment on emotions, like, oh, I feel fear, you know, that's bad. That's bad. I shouldn't be feeling fear. Maybe it's telling you that you're risking too much, or maybe you're not following your system. 80-20 principle. Think about 80% of the output, and then think about the 20% input that you need to take to get to that 80% output. Use that in your trading. Think about it in trading. 80% of your trading results come from 20% of those inputs. Now think about those 20% of inputs, double down on them, and really dive deep into them and spend majority of your time trying to master those things and using them to your advantage as a form of leverage to multiply the results you receive in trading. And it's simple as that. And that's pretty much really it.